Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. We're back to the basically the sandstorm grind. Iron Thorns. Wait, do we have something I should do real quick? Actually, been doing a little bit of endless and not checking my candy eggs, so let's do that. I didn't really want to focus on classic like off stream. I wanted to turn my brain off. Yo, Log Boy, what's going on? Welcome on in. How you doing? And then while we do that, we'll set up our team. Oops. Electric. And then we go there. Gibble. Then who's Pokerus today? Let's just run with C-Dot. That should be fine. And then we want this bug. This bug, and this little rat. Alright, what candy eggs can we get? I don't want that right now. We can get Machop, Dupeter, Iron Thorns, and Galarian Meowth. Okay. What I'm actually going to do, we'll pick them up in a second. I just want to get this run started. So let's grab them, and then we'll get a bunch of vouchers. So it's Gen 1 fighting. Dupeter is Gen 7. Iron Thorns is obviously Gen 9, because we just grabbed it. And then Galarian Meowth, which funnily enough is behind. Like a generation preceding this. Cool. Alright. We did that. Pause that. We did not bring Kricketot, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and grab a bunch of shiny vouchers, because that is the only machine that does anything for us anymore. One of those. Yeah, we're going to need 2 full batches to get through everything, but hey, it's a little bit of excitement. Okay. Off we can go. So for those of you that don't know what we're doing here, I'm trying to hunt for specific shiny Pokemon. Best way to do that is in Classic mode. You get 3 times the amount of candies. And you want to get Soothe Bells. They're like your highest priority. And then force double battles with lures. 2 lures get you guaranteed double battles on non-boss waves. 3 lures get you guaranteed double battles on boss waves, which are exo waves. If we don't get a Soothe Bell by floor 25, I usually reset. Soothe Bells are so good for farming candy. I say I take them instead of Master Balls, and actually Tuesday night, we actually had that exact situation, and I took it instead of a Master Ball. So, wouldn't suggest that for everyone, but with the current state of our unlocks on the account, makes sense for me. So I pair Gibble with Iron Thorns, because Iron Thorns has Sandstream as a passive. So I don't want to have something that's going to continuously take Sandstream chip damage. And we also need the tier 3 for Gibble, so. I think I am going to say Gibble. I don't like it, but I think that's what I'm going to stick with. This is rude. There we go. Killerachos shouldn't be much of an issue. Later on, the Gibble will be Garchomp, and that will be what we use to kind of blast through waves and carry most of the run. We'll still be putting rare candies into Iron Thorns. That is our main one we're focusing on, because it's so much rarer than Garchomp. Yep, I did. I do not care about Rogue Balls right now, actually. I'd rather find things that help me farm candies a little bit more. So my priority for items is different than a vast majority of the players. there's nothing in here. Yeah, my priority for what items I take is very, very different. Shiny Charms, but I will actually take Pokeballs over Rogue Balls. I'll take Soothe Bells over Rogue Balls. I'll usually take Lures over Rogue Balls, and I'll take Rare Candies over Rogue Balls. Yeah, there's nothing there. I'm not going to fish for the Shiny Charms, but they are helpful to have. I would probably take a Soothe Bell over a Shiny Charm. Just right now. So, yeah, it's, I'm more than happy to, like, answer questions about the game and stuff. That's why I'm here. But the way I play the game right now, I do not recommend for most players. And I'm trying to say that without sounding, like, self-centered. But it's just, I take the game differently because of what I'm trying to do. And what I already have on the account. So. Again, I'm trying to say that without sounding, what is it, conceited? And even Shiny Charms for us, like during Classic Mode, aren't huge. We're doing Classic Mode because it helps us get more candies for specific Pokemon. If I wanted just Shinies in general, I'd go to Endless, and you can stack up 4 Shiny Charms pretty easily there. And it'll last you way, way longer. We'll just do this. But yeah, if you want... If you want just, like, bulk shinies and you don't really care what they are, then Endless is the way to go, especially if you can do a deep Endless run. Because you start getting way, way more shinies and legendaries and hidden ability Pokemon and stuff like that in the later stages of Endless. Can I catch this? Sweet. 1 extra candy for whenever it gets variants. Okay, I should just be able to, like, double Plasma Fist this and be fine. But yeah, Logboy, I'm trying to 100% the game, so that means every shiny variant, every achievement, perfect IVs on everything. Or a victory bell. Sounds like a, were you doing a mono poison run? That's what it sounds like when you're set up like that. I'm gonna Icicle Crash and just Bitter Blade. It should be fine. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. I haven't tried too many of the mono runs yet. I'll do that eventually, but right now I'm focusing on just trying to get every single shiny in the game. I mean, there's 1 Fire Ghost type. I think the only one is the Litwick line. Like Litwick, Lampent, and then, Chandelure. There we go. I thought they might switch out. Interesting. Hate the chest. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it. You can run away. Yeah, it's pretty aggravating. Okay, if we don't get Soothe Bell here, we're resetting. Yeah, nothing there. We got a Soothe Bell. Alright. I'd say egg moves and, like, setup moves are better than good items. But items definitely help. But I'd rather have, like, an egg move than a really good item. Okay, back-to-back Sooth Bells. I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, they're really good, and then if you have setup moves, those are, like, really, really busted in Classic mode. Okay. We have 2 Sooth Bells. I can start taking lures, and then we can get an egg for you. I'm just gonna do this. That was rude. Okay. Once it becomes Garchomp is when it really starts taking off. And then we'll put it into the first slot in our team and use it as our main carry. But until it gets there, Iron Thorns works just fine. This thing's going to be tough to get through. Because that's... Oh, never mind. I thought it was. I thought Stamina would put in more work. How long you been playing the game for, Logboy? Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're stopping by streams and stuff, it seems like you are. Now take Sweet Sense to Sweet Powder. Does the same thing as Charm, but just in case something happens. I'm gonna take the Lumberry. Yeah. Double Nincada. If we had already duplicated our items, that would have been great. How close is Nincada to duplicating? It's right there. Alright, so we're gonna release you. Unpause your evolution. Manage your items to put them there. Cutify items. Pachirisu items. Nothing there. Okay. Let's take this. Now, once Nincada evolves, we'll be able to duplicate our items. If we're really lucky, we'll find another Nincada. But that might be asking for too much. Okay. So let's take all the items. Oh, and another Sooth Bell. That goes there. That goes there. You get the rest. You get that Sooth Bell. Yeah, that's fine. So now we have 3 Sooth Bells on Iron Thorns, 2 on Geibel. Or I guess it's Gabite now. Take this. That's already pretty solid for us. Take the Super Lure. Get an egg for you. That'll hatch in a little while. Just clear these out. Rabambi is really such a nice Pokemon to have on your team. It gets Honey Gather and Pickup, the only one of 2 Pokemon in the game to get both at the same time. The other one being Pachirisu. But it gets Covet and Sweet Scent through Level Up, which are both great for mystery encounters. And then also gets Dazzling Gleam and Quiver Dance, allowing you to set up and have a spread move. It covers so many bases and is really nice. We need tier 3 Venonat, so maybe we will actually farm for Venonat this run. There we go. So we'll drop the Ninjask. That's fine. I'd like a couple more Sooth Bells before we start putting it out, but it's there. And I want Gabite to be a Garchomp. We're gonna go Cave. We can go Cave, Lake, Swamp, Graveyard, Abyss, and then we can loop that. We'll probably get 2 more loops through Graveyard and Abyss before we, before the end of the run. Lake also has 2 Pokemon we can use. It's just a little bit annoying because it has a lot of Intimidates. Take 1 Dragon Dance. Cool. And obviously Intimidate's gonna slow down physical attackers quite a bit. Just keep taking the Pokeballs, sure. Man. If I can catch this. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll use this instead of Venonat. This lets us get even more candies on Gibble. Yeah. That's going to be really nice. Because now what I can do once we're set up is just swap the Iron Thorns out with the other what's going to be a Garchomp. So we'll get roughly, depending on our Soothe Bells, 1.5 to 2 times the amount of candies. There's another Soothe Bell. Alright, so you're at 6. Like, we're at 6 Soothe Bells. We want 3 more, ideally. Yeah, let's take that. We can Bitter Blade. Because again, Landwrath isn't going to hit Swoobat. Speaking of the chest. Yep. I should have expected that. Actually, I should have. I should have revived Gabite. Hopefully I'm not in too much trouble. No, we're fine. Cool. So we're going to Lake from here. As soon as these hatch. Nope, nothing on the Iron Thorns. Meltan, we also need tier 3 of. Zaru doesn't have variants yet. Roaring Moon doesn't have variants yet. But to the lake we go. Please, no, don't have a lot of Intimidates. Alright, that's a fine start. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. Another Soothe Bell? Alright. So, I'm going to Plasma Fist you and swap you out for the Shedinja. I'm going to swap you out for that Gabite. And swap you out for this one. Okay, we should be nicely set up now for just switching things in and out. Yo, Splitter, what's going on? How you doing? Golduck should be fine-ish. Yeah. We're gonna take another magnet. Iron Thorns. No, nothing there. We get another egg, though. Flamigo. Is there a world where I don't KO this? I don't think so. Yeah. If it was shiny, I would have tried harder. It wasn't. Okay, so Rabombi items go to you. Excess go to you. Go to you. Go to you. Cool. How you doing, Splitter? Just doing well, just about to rest and saw the notification. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're able to get some good rest. No, it's always great when you stop by. We're doing well. We're finally getting some rain and storms. It's actually raining pretty hard outside right now. But we definitely need it. Alright, now things are going fine. Nothing like crazy, but plugging away. Got through the holiday weekend. Yeah. Just hoping to pick up a few more shinies during the event before it runs out. That's aggravating. Let's do this. Yeah, I didn't think it would, but we can do that. Yeah, I don't really... I'm trying to think through, and it's like, I don't have anything huge planned coming up. There's lots of stuff I want to do, I just... I can't get the motivation to actually get it done, and I need to fix that. But there's like lots of YouTube content and stuff I want to make. That's about it. Beta version? What? I don't think I know the beta version. I'll take a Toxic Orb, put it on Shedinja. Let's do this. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would live. No, okay. Did I pick up? No, I didn't pick up anything else. That's fine. Dragon Dance and Plasma Fest. Yo, Em, welcome back. How you doing today? Did you get a little more rest? You feeling a little bit better? Not quite as tired? I'm just gonna slap a Super Pot on you, grab a rare candy. Should be good. We're at +1, so let's just do this. Swap this Garchomp in. Yo, boss! Everybody's coming through today. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna Bitter Blade you, and then... Oops. Thorns. That's fine. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look it up after stream. Still a bit early for you? That's alright, doing good? Got... Ooh, Tier 2 Darkrai. Such a good one to have, too. Oops. Alright, we're fine. Congratulations. We haven't really picked up anything. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, we haven't picked up really anything in like the last 48 hours or so. I mean, I've been playing like Rivals of Aether as well, and working on other stuff. Oh, so you're not even at odds yet. Okay. So not too bad. And Darkrai is not super tough to farm for, fortunately. Do you have a Fiery Wrath on it? Oh, just take me straight to the Splicers, which I don't want, but yeah. I'll take the Pokeball over the Splicers. There's nothing I want from the Splicers. Like, I much would have rather had anything else, actually, in that tier. Okay, hey, that's a fairly solid set. Right, hopefully I don't get punished. Okay, that should be fine. Does he get a setup move? I forget. Alright, we healed that up. I could go look, but I'm feeling lazy right now. Gotta love Soothe Bells. Alright, so... Elixir? I'll take another Pokeball. That's weird. Wonder if they only look at the primary typing. Yeah, that's fine. We're at +2? Yeah. We'll grab this. Glad it didn't have Sturdy. Thinking about if I want high horsepower instead of Bulldoze on the non-shiny Garchomp. Oh, you can't learn it. Nope. Okay. I just assumed. Oh, shiny Arbok. That's cool. I do want that soft sand. Okay, so I should be able to Dragon Dance and then just, like, bite. Yeah. That lets us get to +1. And there's never a gym leader battle on 70. Into the graveyard we go. Alright, we want Mimikyu. Tier 3 Mimikyu. That's the hope. We don't need that lure. I'm just going to take the rare candy. That's fine. Because what I want to do is I want to get Dragon Dance and then bite this. Yeah. I don't care about that mummy because we're going to switch it out next floor. Because we're just going to land Draft and then switch back into Iron Thorns. Still don't care about that lure. We only need one more Pokeball after this, and then we have it maxed out, which is really good for us. Definitely take an Amulet Coin. No, I don't need Pin Missile. Pin Missile is an interesting choice. I can just Dragon Hammer and Plasma Fist. Yeah, Landwrath wasn't hitting it, so I didn't want to waste a turn. Okay. Wasn't sure that would KO or not. Okay. Calling on luck, I wish. That'd be nice if I could get it. You know what? We'll teach Dragon Dance to you. Oh. You can't learn... I guess that's why it's a egg move. That's awkward. Can't believe Garchomp can't learn Dragon Dance naturally. KSS, though. Han! It's good to see you. How you been? I went Quiver Dance, though. Hold up. Tired? Yeah. Get some sleep. Third? Yeah, that's... That's ridiculous. Fortunately, it's cooled down here, but earlier in the week, that's what it was. Is it cooler in Israel? Yeah, okay. I actually don't know, so that's why I had to ask. You don't do well with the heat? What's the darn it for? Man. Oh, yeah. I don't even think that's on me. I tried it and... Yeah. Hold on. You've been following since November 28th of 2024. See, I'm glad we have the rain here today. We've needed it. Is it? I actually haven't used it much because of how frequently it shows up in, like, Endless. I think I actually got the Tier 2 and Tier 3 through Endless. So I'm not even sure when the last time I used Meloetta in an actual run was. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can kind of do that with Protean, too, can't you? If we got 2 Dunsparce, is that redundant sparse? How was it, boss? I haven't touched Yu-Gi-Oh in since I was in middle school. Let's do this. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Pretty good. Very nice. 4th is pretty impressive. It's always nice when there's little events, like little local events like that for your hobbies. Because I've moved around quite a bit, and it can be tough to find local stuff. But it really does just help grow the community. Pretty much no matter what it is. That's fine. I can live with that. Right, yeah. That's kind like I never got into competitive TCGs. In college was probably when I came the closest. For like Magic. But now it's just like every now and then I'll hop into a Commander game. I know shiny, like, rival shinies have different odds. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. The wiki would probably know. I know wild shinies by default are 1 in 1024, but I think trainer shinies have a different odd. Yeah, that's tough, hon. Alright, hon, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully it cools down. It's always good to see you. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay, I'll check on it after stream. I don't check on stuff in the Discord too much during stream. Just maybe I'll check it when I go on break or something. But I don't. I try not to disrupt the flow of the stream all that much. Alright, Dragonier's... Okay. I'm terrified he's gonna have like a freeze dry later on. That's what I'm really worried about. Dumb Eyes is easy pickings. Alright. Yeah, as long as that thing doesn't have freeze dry, I'm not really worried about the rest of his team. Man, it is raining outside. I doubt you guys are able to hear it, but dang. If it's not, Fallen or Alavan will probably let you know. Or I will whenever I go on break. If it's self-promotion, just make sure you put it in the right channel. Well, if it's anything, make sure you put it in the right channel. Yeah, keep going back to Iron Thorns. Yes, please. 2 proteins? 2 proteins? Alright, I'll take a Carbos and HP up. Just making sure I couldn't, get a candy for either one of them. I'm gonna Bitter Blade, and then we can just bite the 1 HP Steelix. And then Bitter Blade, bite again. Yeah, we can start getting flinches, and then we're good. Cool. Sorry, my hand's falling asleep. I think the way I was sitting and had my elbow positioned was not helping. I'm kind of glad Lake is in the 110s for us. It means, like, even if we get intimidated, or double intimidated, exactly like this, it clears off the next floor. It's not till, like, later on in the biome we have to worry about it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take a rare candy. Thought about lore, but we... we're in the 100s, not the 110s. My bad. Just ignore everything I just said. I got ahead of myself. Alright, I'm going to Dragon Dance to start getting rid of that. Okay. Figured I'd do a little bit of self-damage to quickly clear them out. We're still at -1, but... Dragonaire's Icicle Crush. And then I'll toss a Hyper Potion at the Iron Thorns. Tier 2! Why is it the Tier 2? I want the Tier 3. I mean, it's still candies. I can't complain that much. But still. Okay, we can actually catch that Flamigo, I hope. Yeah. Because we need Tier 3 Flamigo. We got the Tier 2 Tuesday as well on stream. We need Tier 3 Araquanid as well, so I'll take the extra candy. This is a little more awkward. Oh, Bitter Blade, just dual chop. Alright, Dragon Dance again. Cool. Yeah, all the Intimidates, and we really haven't seen that many Gyarados either. And then this is going to be a gym leader. Sure, one more. Cool. I'm a little worried about something with sturdy. I think we're fine. And a focus band, dang. Okay. Excuse me. Let's just try to double up into these. Okay, let's... And a tier 2 Iron Thorns too. We've gotten the tier 2 for both of the ones we're looking for today. I'm going to take the X attack going into this. But again, it's 3 eggs, so... Oops. I'm into Icicle Crash, yeah. Dragon Dance, because Diamond Storm should finish him off. Yeah. Just gives us a free turn to set up. And then Lairon's Wrath and switch into the other Garchomp. Cool. I'll take that. We don't have a ton of money right now. Cool. This guy is a pain, especially with Ice Face. Yeah, and he hit both Blizzards. Okay, I'm so glad we outsped that. Please let me steal that focus band. Now we got a citrus berry. Okay. Well, it's going to be this, elixir. Rare candy, the Iron Thorns. We'll see what Iron Thorns can do. I guess hitting it doesn't matter. Plus 6 speed Iron Thorns. Fastest Iron Thorns you've seen. Okay, that's just a normal Gibble. I'm going to take the Max Lure. Eventually. Still no luck. That's alright, we'll get there. We've gotten to tier 2 today. That's something. We actually got the tier 2 Gibble and Iron Thorns. Which essentially just means extra candy. I thought that would KO. Alright. This is... Okay. Fine, Ganadel. Back to the graveyard. I think... Graveyard in the 20s, Abyss in the 30s, Cave in the 40s, Lake in the 50s, Swamp in the 60s. No, we can do one more loop after this. Yeah, we can get another full loop in. I'll try to catch this. For whenever Cubone gets its variants. Oh. All that setup work. You know, I'm going to trade an item. Alright, I'll take the Rogue Balls. It's not a bad trade. Would have liked like a Mega Garchomp Stone. Not the new one, but the old one. The new one, I don't know if I see the point of it yet for Pokerogue. I'll have to look through like TMs and stuff, but a lot more speed, really high special attack, but you lose the ground typing. You don't gain any actual physical attack. I'm sure there's something, but outside of just like stronger Dragon Pulses, I don't know. Don't know if this will KO. It does, cool. No. I can't get into the habit of re-rolling like I do with, Endless. We don't have that type of money right now. Aftermath? Yes, it does, boss. No. That's why I force it so often. Gives the same amount of experience, but more candy. That's aggravating. So that's why, like, Tatsugiri and Patrat are so popular. Patrat's the only Pokemon in the game that has 2 lore abilities it can have access to without fusing. And Tatsugiri gets Commander and then has Core Enforcer and Fillet Away, so it can sweep through on its own. All of which are pretty helpful. Did someone use Paris Song? Those bastards. I'm gonna hope that we get a trainer event or something. I think we're still at 1. Alright. Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do this here. Land's Wrath, and then just Plasma Fist. Sorry about that. Nope, nothing on that one. Yeah, I'll grab that lure. Bitter Blade and just Plasma Fist. It's unfortunate when there's a flying type, because I can't just hit Land's Wrath. Another Soothe Bell? Forgot we didn't have 9 already. I think that was number 9, though. Hi, Deliburb. Oh, yeah. Should be fine. Yeah. Cool. Guard Chop even without Mega is insane. Alright, we've gotten the tier 1 and the tier 2 Gibble today. Tier 3's gotta be coming, right? That's how it works? Please, that's how it works? I'm fine with that. We have the rival battle on a couple floors, so I'm going to take the dire hit. Cool, glad didn't have sturdy. Well, let's transfer everything over. Rabombi goes there, to there, not to there. You get those, you get those, you get those. Yeah, let's just take the rare candy on Iron Thorns. Please no freeze dry. Don't know if that's much better. But... We're at +3 because of berries. Okay. So I think if we had to, we could switch, like we could Terra to Dragon to help set up a little bit more against that Blastoise. I think that would be the play, if we need to. Don't have to worry about it till 195 now, though, so. Didn't we just see this in the Abyss? Like Swoobat Parasect? That should be fine. And then draft here. Should be able to swap out on this. We don't need that. I'm just going to take the Nugget. High double Uxie? Wasn't expecting that. Also, we're getting storms and stuff here, so stream stopped suddenly. I lost power. Just as a heads up. I'm going to try this. Just counteract the 1 Intimidate, and then we get this. I'll go with Rabombi. I'm not anticipating on winning this. If we do, though, great. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Let's go, Rabombi. So you get Soothe Bell, but everyone we want to have one has one. So do this. Double Intimidate. Normally I'd switch Rabombi out immediately, but then the Garchomp would come in with Double Intimidate. And that would suck. So we'll just do that. Take the power points up on the Land's Wrath. It's what we're using the most. We got the setup, and then that happened. Should be fine. Yeah, it happens. I got pretty fortunate on this one. We got one at 25. Or else I would have done the same thing. Offset's 1. Soul Dew is definitely going to help. I'm going to take this. Maybe I should have grabbed a lure, but I'm going to play it a little more greedily. We're also getting kind of close to those 3 Iron Thorns eggs hatching. There's that. You're not quite there yet. We'll do double spread move. Thought we would have needed one of them. Not super worried about that. And it might be a good thing. It lets us get a Dragon Dance off. Yeah, I should grab one just to be safe. Alright, so Swamp in the 60s, Graveyard in the 70s, and Abyss in the 80s. Perfect. Shiny Poliwrath. I might be able to work with that. Let's do this. Five extra candies for whenever it gets its variants. 9 eggs hatching. Dang it. Nothing for the Iron Thorns. I'm not expecting anything from the common eggs. Yeah. Oh shoot, we can get a Gibble Egg. Let's grab you. So that Gibble Egg will hatch around, like, the champion, roughly. I'm going to take an X attack going into this. Okay. I can deal with you. Hopefully. Wow. It crit. Which ignored its special attack drops. That sucked. Sturdy is not a huge deal. Oh no, you shell smashed. Alright, let's grab an elixir for you. That there, that there. Oh, so you're gonna have 3 this run, boss. Gives you a 1 in 32 chance to find a shiny. That's pretty huge. I can live with this. I think I can still live with it. Dragon Pulse is a pain. One more. One more. Okay. I think we're fine now. Alright, levitate. What am I doing? There we go. I think it's cool they gave them the megas. Nope, nothing. I'll take another Soul Dew. Would have liked a Garchompite, but it is fine. That's another Gibble Egg. We don't need that right now. Where's Iron Thorns? Don't need the money either. I'll take a citrus berry. Start replenishing that supply. You're having a good stretch of luck after having to reset the run, boss. It's always not like, I always love it when I get a Soothe, like the first Soothe Bell of run. It's like, okay, I have a run now. I'm not going to reset at 25. I can actually just, I know I have the rest of the run ahead of me. Kind of nice. Cool. Into the graveyard. Tier 3 Mimikyu, please. Mimikyu is not common. I am not expecting it. But if I'm allowed to hope, if I'm allowed to put my requests to RNGesus, he now has them. Redeem. Thank you, Rosie. Also, hi. Refresh the ferret spot? Okay. Yep, I missed that. And then we will take... these. There we go. Yeah, everything's going well. We're finally getting some rain, which is kind of nice, even if it makes my joints hurt. No, everything's going well. Miss my girlfriend. That's kind of the big thing. But it's kind of to be expected. Yeah. How are you holding up? Things getting a little bit better? I know they probably aren't good, but... I'll give this a shot. Maybe get a Garchompite here. Have a good one, Em. Thanks for stopping by. Do you not have Mimikyu? Oh, right. Levitate. Yeah. Yeah, easy enough. Nope, still no Garchompite. I can reroll these ones. There's... I'm going to take one Master Ball. Just for Eternatus. That was a tough one. That was tough to choose. Let's just go Dragon Hammer and then I'll swap out. Or Dragon Dancing Plasma Fist. GPU upgrade went from a 4-year-old to a... Hey! Upgrades are upgrades. Alright. Those are from the expert breeder. Wasn't expecting much, which was good. Because I didn't get much. Is it making a noticeable difference for you? Take this. It'll last into the first one. First Elite Four fight. No sunlight for you. That is all lost on me. Okay, as long as it's an upgrade and you feel it and you're happy with it, that is all that matters. Yo, that is a huge difference. I've never played Ark Survival. I don't think I would like it. But I haven't played it. Like, the idea of base building and stuff, like, I really like. Like, I liked Valheim to a point, and then it just got tedious. Well, even Palworld I couldn't get into past a point. Yeah. I'm going to give it another shot at 1.0. But, I don't know, it just started to feel tedious. And, like, I'm not a big, like, ooh, there's guns. Like, that's not really a draw for me. But, again, I'll give it another shot at some point. But, yeah, I tried to say Vol World. Valheim is the one I probably put the most into. This should be fine. Okay. Mostly just worried about sturdy. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, like I never even got to the guns and stuff. But they weren't exactly something that I wanted to keep playing through the game to get to. Didn't they change, like, you can't capture Pokemon, or pals anymore? Didn't they have to change that mechanic or something? They're to look. You weren't around for my Terraria stream, were you? Oh, they did? Okay, good for them. That was such a dumb case. Garchomp is dumb. Oh, alright. Maybe that's what I heard and I got mixed up. Isn't 1.0 this month? Or, like, pretty soon? Making sure I had all my bases covered. July 10th. Oh, shoot. Okay. Gee, think there's going to be a couple people streaming it? Yeah, no, I don't know why anyone would. It's not like it had a big boom when it first came out either. I will not be one of them. Just putting it out there. I will not be one of them streaming it. But yes, I am sure one or two people might. Hi, Cynthia. Where's your Togekiss? There it is. Oh, fuck. I thought Bitterblade would KO it. My base Garchomp's better than your Mega Garchomp. Haha. Sorry, my base Garchomp after 2 Dragon Dances and Berry Bops. Congratulations, boss. Was that your first shiny Swinub line? I can't wait for it to have variants. I think the Marmosine variants could go so hard. Well, I saw we picked up a magnet. That goes to you. I'll deal with the rest later. Can I catch this? Cool. An extra candy. You never know. Alright, let's do some maintenance. Ooh. That's a nice thing to get immediately, like right before the fight. Alright, boss, you gotta stop taking them all. First of all, you're an ice cave. Second of all, congratulations. I guess you could be in Snowy Forest. But if you get, okay, I have to take care of it now. If you get those two so close together, though, we know where you are. Pilot Swine, then Bear Tick? Yeah. Sure. I'll take a second one. Never know. I think I've seen one shiny Paradox mon this event. I've been farming a fair bit of Classic too. None of these really matter? I guess I can fish for a rare candy. Rare candy. Cool. Alright, there's one run done. Little over an hour. Not bad. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, it's funny we got the tier 2 for Gibble and Iron Thorns, and the tier 1 for Gibble. Okay, so you were in Ice Cave, now you're in Snowy Forest. Got it. While that's loading, we'll set up the next run. I should have gone from the other direction. Alright, what can we get for... Oh, nothing. That makes it easy. Well, let's pause your evolution. See what we can pick up in here. 16... is 80, 90. I don't think we're going to be able to use all of our vouchers. It's going to be very close. We didn't get a legendary egg the last time we pulled 99, which is fine. Yeah, there's 3. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter to me. Just kind of curious. Thought about taking the PowerPoint up for Land's Wrath, but we can deal with that later. Early Soothe Bell. We're in business. Alright. I think I should have taken Rare Candy there. Egg Voucher Premium's more fun. So we'll go with that. But I think Rare Candy was my better choice for optimization. I'm just putting it out there. Yo, what's going on, Topo? How you doing? Welcome on in. What are you up to today? We can't reroll. I brought Pachirisu and... Yeah, I brought both of them. Okay. Get all the charms. Reroll. Okay. Rare Candy it is. Oh, can't Dragon Hammer that. Yeah, no problem. Iron Thorns. Okay, map is a good thing. Map will let us get to Abyss and Graveyard faster. That's something of note that we got. We need tier 3 Soul Rocks, so those 10 candies will definitely help. Nothing else in here that makes a difference. At least not that stands out, but... Maybe we get to floor 50, I'll see what eggs we can get with candies. Not gonna worry about it till then, though. Just refresh that lore. Did I? I didn't even notice. We already had one, so... And we have Metacham completely maxed out, so those candies don't really do anything. That's kind of cool, though. I'll take the nugget. Let us reroll a little more often. Yeah, I'm more excited about the tier 1 Soul Rock than I was about the tier 3 Metacham, I guess. Take the IV scanner, get it out of the Ultra Ball tier pool. Good Diamond Storm. Yeah. Let's just get a free Dragon Dance off. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll refresh the lore. I had to think about it. Oops. Meant to Land's Wrath as well, but that's fine. Take a Rainbow Berry. We have those, so. You better give that Soothe Bell back. Okay. I was going to be very, very unhappy. To the lake we go. let's make sure we grab... Oops, charm we want. But what I was talking about is make sure we grab the Soothe Bell back that we picked up. Don't need that, but from you, yeah. An egg for you. Oh, we have enough for you. Okay. I was not paying attention, apparently. We can check on C-Dot. I'm gonna Wonder Trade the C-Dot. Alright, sure. Probably better than C-Dot, but it'll be the one we release when we go to duplicate our items. That Mamoswine might be good to have on their team. Because my guess is they might go into it immediately, allowing us to get a Dragon Dance up on Garchomp later on. Yeah, nothing in there. There's a Mimikyu. That's enough candies for an egg. At 50, I'll go through and see what eggs we can get. Kinda hoping that didn't KO, not gonna lie. If it didn't KO, I would have caught it, because it's one candy closer to getting an egg for it as well. Didn't think Diamond Storm was going to KO the Rooper. Not gonna lie. Do one more Dragon Dance on it. He might go into Wooper. I'm going to shift gear once. Or I guess it's a Quagsire now. Alright. Then Icicle Crash. Yeah. We'll take Draining Kiss instead of Sparkly Swirl. And then we can just Plasma Fist from here on out. Okay. Screw accuracy drops. We're all set. To the swamp we go. I actually don't know if there's anything in Swamp we want. There's a couple that don't have variants yet we could grab. Yeah, I actually don't know. Yeah, Sweet Scent. I'm taking Bud Slap. Cool. I mean, I'm gonna roll ones. I'd like another Soothe Bell, obviously. That's always the goal. Get more Soothe Bells. Because we only have one right now. I guess that didn't really matter. We have a fight on 35. Like a trainer fight. Take the protein. Cool. I'm gonna take the big nugget. Again, more rerolls. Now that I saw Ninkata can learn Metal Claw, I know that's kind of like the break point to it's past level 20. We can duplicate the items whenever we want now. Just a matter of actually getting some decent items to duplicate. I mean, yeah, even if it's only one Soothe Bell, that's fine. And we have a wide lens as well, which will really, really help out Iron Thorns with like Diamond Storm and Icicle Crash. Speaking of. Rosie! NB? What did I miss? Either I'm not getting a reference or I missed something. Oh, the Rabambi, yes. I also think that this color scheme would be outstanding on like tier 3 Vespiquen. I think it'd be a really, really cool color scheme to have on Vespiquen. I don't care about aesthetics all that much, but that's one I'm like, yes. Alright. To the graveyard. We haven't got another Soothe Bell, but there's a lot of stuff. Alright, boss, you gotta calm down, man. You're taking all the shinies. I now know why I haven't found any today. That's not true. I found a couple. Oh, you lived. Sandstorm chip damage. Oh, it has levitate. Alright. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's take this. You get to go everything there. You get everything there. You get the rest. What is it, boss? I don't actually have a list of things I want to hunt right now. It's just kind of like, oh, I finished one up. I'll move, see what I don't have yet. Might be the Paradox Mons, because you can't find them in Endless. That might be my play. Tyrantrum would be fun. It's 2 tier 1s and a tier 2 Gabite to the, or Gibble today. I think I'm still missing tier 3 of that as well. I'm trying to do like the higher cost Mons first. We saw 2 Master Balls before we saw 2 Soothe Bells in the store. That's actually kind of funny. Regieleki. Iron Leaves. Regice. Iron Thorns. Okay. I don't... Maybe that was a Iron Thorns egg. Like candy egg. Let's do this. We can grab you. Nothing on you yet. Well, I know we have a few candy eggs we can grab. So let's go ahead and export this. While it's loading, I think Mimikyu is one of them. Yeah. I think Soul Rock was one of them. There we go. All right, boss, you just gotta calm down. I mean, again, congratulations, but damn. It was just Soul Rock and Mimikyu. Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna bother catching that that Morgrim. Just like we don't have enough Soothe Bells to triple farm right now. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll keep taking that. Don't need Rock Slide. Diamond Storm is fine. Especially now that we have two wide lenses. If it's not going to get KO'd, I'll catch it for the candy. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money to reroll. And I mean, you can, first of all, congratulations on finishing up Endless. You can start another one, and then if you're not feeling it, just save it till the next event. But you'll already have like the preparation phase all done, so you can just really take advantage of it in the next event without having to spend all that time preparing it. I know when I was doing a lot of Endless, I had like four Endless runs usually ready for each event. Yeah, boss, Israel was saying they finished up their Endless run. Didn't know if they should start another one or not. Yeah, you can start one, Isra. Again, if you get it set up and don't want to do more, just save it for next event. There's 5 save slots. Most people aren't going to use them all, probably. So many proteins for the Garchomp. Can't find a Soothe Bell, but so many proteins. It's like 4. Two runs in a row. This is going to be a gym leader. Yeah. Yep. I had one shiny event where I finished 6 runs. Nope, nothing on the Soul Rock. Oh well. Yeah. Definitely possible if you dedicate yourself. I know Exco has really been putting in the time this event as well. For stuff like that. Sure. Alright, speed falling is not a huge deal. We had already gotten a Dragon Dance off. Would like more Soothe Bells at some point. That's huge. It's funny how sometimes just the RNG and the luck line up. I've had times where I haven't gotten a new tier 3, like, for 3 weeks straight. And then, like, a random Monday, I'll get 3 new tier 3s. Don't know, but it just lines up like that sometimes. There we go. Take an icicle crash. Just in case that didn't KO something. Okay. That finishes off Leon's Wrath. Don't think I'll have a huge chance. Oh, fuck you. You lived on 1 without a focus band. This game cheats. This game cheats, man. It's the only explanation I have. Oops. Cool. Take a Reviver Seed. Garchomp has a lure ability, so even though we only have 1 lure active right now, the second lure, well, 2 lures, but the lure ability acts like a second lure for us. So we don't have to be as strict about keeping 3 lures up or 2 lures up or however many we want. This is the 3rd Uxie we've seen today. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't KO. No, come on. I mean, I could still use it instead of Ninjask. Just in case we suddenly get an influx of Sooth Bells. Nothing. I'm not counting on it, but, you know. Yeah, screw it. Might as well farm for it a little bit. Oh, right. It might die to Sandstorm. I forgot about that. That little thing. Nothing on the Mimikyu either. That's disappointing. It's enough for another Iron Thorns. Ooh, shiny Lombre. Alright, let's go Dragon Dance and Plasma Fest. Lotad doesn't have its shiny variants yet, but this is still 5 candies for whenever it does. Alright, I'll take a Hyper Pot now. Yeah, fair enough. Huh. I didn't know Spider Web was a move. Now I do. That's a pretty awful moveset. We'll have to do something about that at some point, maybe. That's fine, because this will let us Dragon Dance and then Icicle Crash. Tier 2 Gastrodon. That's pretty cool. Don't need Earthquake. I'm going to switch this here. And then we'll do this. This will make reset no Soothe Bell. Sorry, boss. You can't be that upset, though, after your shiny luck in your last run. Alright, that's an early Mega Bracelet. It does feel so weird. There's a... Alright, that's our third Soothe Bell. But there's that for you. Yeah, after having so many last run, this feels a little underwhelming right now. Cool. Glad they gave us something to heal off of. Okay. Soothe Bells are starting to come in. Back to back. Alright. It's enough for this, though. And then this will be a trainer battle. So I'm going to Elixir. Crap. I wanted to set up. Alright, we can set up here. One more. And then I think we're good. Neutralizing gas didn't trigger on that wheezing, so that means it had Levitate. Land's Wrath wouldn't have done anything. Bitter Blade was fine anyway, but in case it wouldn't have done enough damage, Land's Wrath would have done none. That is 2 Soul Dews and 3 proteins. If we ever get the Garchomp bite, that's going to be very nice. Also, there was a point not long ago I would have loved to see a Skeleturge. But we got lucky in the shiny Gotcha machine. It actually gave us tier 3 Fuecoco. Alright, this is 95. I'm gonna reroll this once. Let's take this. Because that is not a good set. Bubble, Spiderweb, Aqua Ring, and Water Sport. Yeah, no. I actually need to be careful. There's not a whole lot I could do, actually. 2 Cannon could be annoying, because if it warms up its beak, the only things we have to hit it make contact, so we'd get burned. Puts us in a little bit of a rough position. Alright, so you got a run, boss. You have a run going. Yo, Beef! What's going on? Welcome on in. How you been? Yeah, weren't you pretty absorbed in that last time you were in too? Yeah, hey, I mean, that's the sign of a game you're really clicking with then. Nothing there. Been a grind. As long as you're enjoying the grind, though. That's the most important thing. There you go. Yeah, I'm still enjoying this grind. I'm getting a little, like, frustrated might be the wrong word. I think we just win the run. If we didn't win with the guard chomp bite, we win with this. I don't think it's particularly difficult anymore. But I mean... yeah, we've hatched 305 Gibbles with no tier 3. We've gotten 2 tier 1s and a tier 2 today for Gibble. And a tier 2 Iron Thorns. But it just won't cooperate. That's insanely fast, boss. Are you running Ninkata so you can duplicate them? I'll take this. I mean, that's a good thing to peek on. No, only Darkrai? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, if you're gonna peek Beef, peek on that. Just gotta one-up the rival. Yep. It's so nice looking. Yeah, I remember when I got it. It took me a little while. I think it took me a few hundred eggs. But man, does it look good once you're able to use it. Also, for anyone in chat unsure why I'm not getting shinies, it's Boss. Boss is just taking them all from me. They're leeching off my shiny luck. That's what's going on. Just so everyone knows. I'm out here struggling, and Boss is like, oh, I turned a corner. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. You know, no, I'll take the Pokeballs here. I really want to get them gone just so I can start getting more rare candies. You know, ooh, piece of candy. That whole thing. We just went over it like 30 seconds ago. Sure. Landrath might not KO. Never mind. It's a Mega Garchomp with like 2 Soul Dews and other shenanigans. It's strong. Damn it. This Gibble's gonna drive me up a wall, I think. Like, I'm only running it because it's next to, during a classic? That's absurd. I think I got Xerneas to 1700 special attack once, and that was my highest. 2300 attack is absurd. Yeah, I know it's a mega and all that stuff, but still. I mean, that would do it. Yeah. I think the most soul dues I ever got was 7 in Classic. I think that's the highest I got. Oh, yeah, for sure. Alright, please. I actually care about this event this time. Oh, thank goodness. That is so huge. Alright, because I mean, you can put... Did you get... You got one Sooth Bell. Okay. Still, Mega Garchomp. And then we can put another one on... Oh, that's so good. We really could... Like, we really needed those 2 Sooth Bells. Now we just need a couple more for Araquanid. But it is not the priority. There's no way you KO a Shuckle. Oh, yes there is. No attack boosts, no nothing. Just KOing a Shuckle. Do I even need a Dragon Dance? Nope. I do not. And we got a King's Rock. This is dumb. If I had more luck with Soul Juice, I wonder what I could get the Mega Garchomp up to. Because I think we have 3 proteins on it and like 2 Sooth Bells. Which isn't insane, but... Still pretty good. Still pretty good. I'm gonna Diamond Storm the shit out of this Delibird. I hate this Pokemon. Yeah. In Legends ZA, I always got satisfaction of hitting Delibirds with my Mega Tyranitar's Stone Edge. I don't know. It's cathartic. Felt like everything was right with the world. Fuck that Pokemon. Turn it into Discount KFC. Nothing on that guy. No. He deserves it. He knows what he did to me. He deserves it all. Nope. Boss. Boss. I'm a patient guy. I'm understanding. However, if I don't get another tier 1 shiny for the rest of the run. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're stealing all my shinies, please don't be double intimidate. Fuck. Still KO'd them both. Yeah. Yeah, boss is just taking them all. We have to wait until they feel nice enough to share it with us again. Again, I'm not expecting much from wild Pokemon. Anything we get is a bonus, not expected. Maybe a little bit more on Paradox Mons would be nice. Cool. From Darkrai? But I already have everything for Darkrai. It's not like I could just toss it on the team. I don't need anything else from it. Oh, tier 2 Golduck. I'm fine with you finding shinies. I really love it when people find shinies. Genuinely. However, if you're stealing the fucking shinies from me, that's a different story. That's just mean. That's rude. I'm gonna go get a Flamigo egg. Shiny Marowak. That's kind of cool. Let's get the Flamigo egg real quick. Cool. It has Lightning Rod. Yep, it is a shiny. And one we actually have a use for. Even if it doesn't have its variants yet. It's still only one, though. Still only one. Ew. Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Oops. Okay. Switch off. Rare candy on Iron Thorns. I have no reason to do this. Robombi, Iron Thorns, Pachiri's. Alright, we've recovered. Fine. Alright. We should be fine. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. We make contact, we get burned. Not a whole lot I can do about it, but... I think that's 3 leftovers for the Mega Garchomp. One reroll. Sure. Alright, but we're in a good rotation now. We should be able to cruise. I'm going to finish it up. Going to finish stream up after this run, guys. We'll be back tomorrow evening, though, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I didn't even see what we got. Okay, we have Bitterblade. Like, do we have a way to hit this? Yes. I have not seen him have a Shedinja before. Alright. Tier 3 Grimmsnarl, please. There you go. Always nice when family surprises you like that, especially if you need a snack and you don't even realize it. I know if I'm focusing on, like, working on something or streaming, sometimes when I, like, take a break and kind of lean back, it's like, holy crap, I'm hungry. You don't really realize it till you take that step away. So whenever your family can sometimes recognize it before you do, it's a really nice thing. Plus, surprises are just nice. Yeah, I know once I finish up stream today, I'm gonna have to go eat. I haven't eaten yet today. Let's go Dragon Hammer. It's fine. Do we not? Okay, I was going to say, we have to have Lumberries, right? There we go. Unfortunately, any Iron Thorns egg we buy from here on out won't hatch before the end of the stream, but we should have other ones going. Tier 2, Alolan Dugtrio. We already have it, but still kind of neat. Nope, nothing on that Jupiter. Go Dragon Dance just in case we have something that Land's Wrath doesn't one-shot right now. Think Land's Wrath hits Miss Magius now? Yeah, Mold Breaker. Sure. There's no gym leader here at 160. That's our third tier 1 Gibble today. Our third one. We've seen a tier 2 and 3 tier 1s. Is it Bidoof? Because if it's Bidoof, they're right. You could be using that phrase for exactly 2 Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise. One is Arceus, the other one is Bidoof. No other Pokemon is God. You have Lord Helix, but no other Pokemon is God. Oh! Yeah, we might have to check your browser. Make sure you're not, like, fiddling with the numbers. You know, just to be safe. Got so many Oricorio candies from that event. Didn't say you were, just said maybe we should check. No. Not something I'm worried about. Elixir, let's get some items in. I don't need that, but I don't know what else I would take, so I'll just take the lure. We're fine. Soothe bells, leftovers, shell bells, Mega Garchomp stuff, Bitter Blade. Unless they were one-shotting us, we weren't going to worry. Nothing on the Flamigo. That's too bad. Another shell bell. Shit. I mean, 2 soul dews, 3 leftovers, 2 shell bells, 4 protein. Yeah. Yeah. If I lose this run somehow, I should just quit Pokerogue, which would be sad, but I think Giratina Lady might be the only thing that would really threaten us. Oops. I wanted the voucher, actually. Yaga Lake. Badlands was an option, but... Cool. Something to help us keep sand out longer. Also, the new Mega Garchomp Z, it's pure Dragon type, so it gets hit by sand. I just don't like the new Mega Garchomp. That's the big thing, but... Ooh, shiny Dreadnought. I don't see why you would use him instead of normal Mega Garchomp. Unless you really want that speed, but... And again, maybe it's different outside of Pokerogue, but... I don't know. Well, that's awkward. Like, he has what? Dragon Pulse? For a special attack? Alright. This is not hatching by the end of the run. Sure. Maybe I could try to get another Master Ball. But... Yeah. One more. That's what I was worried about, but it wasn't enough. Alright, we should be fine. So if there's a fairy type Elite Four member we come up against, that could be an issue. I am voluntarily going to construction site. Tier 3 Machamp, Tier 3 Galarian Meowth. I feel like maybe there's one other one I can't remember right now, but... Another Shell Bell. A little bit cloney, but yeah. Your timing is impeccable. But there's a reason for this. I don't have to worry about Power Plant after it. And I don't have to worry about Sturdy because we have Mold Breaker. Had Mold Breaker. Still. Celestial! Just joined. Hi Celestial. I hate construction site usually because of how often it comes up in Endless. And I voluntarily went there this time, and Cloney's timing is impeccable. I have my reasons. Yeah. How you been, Celestial? How you been, Cloney? What are you guys up to today? Oh, so I'm ending after this run. Just as a heads up. Dang it. I found a fun little cheap game on the Steam sale that I might play a little bit of later. It's like $3 or something. Been alright. Oh shoot, my old stomping grounds. That's where my girlfriend lives. Yeah, I moved back in March and I moved from Pittsburgh. How was it? How was the trip? Fun. Just because. Cool. Master Ball. Yeah. Yeah, my girlfriend was dying. Yeah, she said it was pretty rough. No, I wanted that Master Ball. I misclicked. Oh, nice. Which con was it? If you want to share. If not, that's fine. Alright, let's slap another elixir on. Oh, they have that in the middle of summer? Holy. That's a choice. My Mega Garchomp is better. I'd like some Shiny Luck and Paradox. We have 5. We could have had 6, but... Depending where it is in California, that might not be as bad. just like, why would you have that in the summer? I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, but that seems like it'd be miserable for, like, everyone involved. Yeah. That's right. At least you're able to make it to 1, though. Alright, make sure I don't have anything on the table I still need to get in terms of eggs. You lived that? Shit. Alright. But I want new ones, boss. I want new shinies. I can be greedy. Yeah. Philadelphia canceled their July 4th parade as well because of how hot it was. Yeah. Insane. Oh, you didn't warm up your beak. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, my room doesn't have great air conditioning, so I was struggling a little bit. But, like, and again, I wasn't even outside or anything, but every time Frida had to go out to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but I was trying to tie in something a little closer to me that I could tie in with that. In terms of how hot it was. Yeah, every time I had to let Frida out, we don't need that now. It was a little ridiculous. Felt like I was just gonna die just by stepping out the back door. Excuse me. Rare candy? Rare candy. What is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Maybe Celestial? Was that the Binding of Isaac thing? Yeah, I did look at it briefly. I'm gonna have to check it out again, but... some bots came in. They put in links, but I have stuff blacklisted with Nightbot, so they got banned automatically and the messages got deleted. That's what happened. Alright, we got a lot of Paradox Mons. No shinies, but... Is it? Oh, got it. That's alright. I don't need more in my backlog. Like, I appreciate you sending it to me. I don't need more in my backlog. I feel like I've looked at Isaac before and just wasn't for me, but I forget why off the top of my head. If I want it, I'll go grab it at some point. But I have so much in my backlog. It's ridiculous. What was that 4 tier 1 Gibbles today? A tier 2 Gibble and a tier 2 Iron Thorns? Something like that. I'm just seeing what eggs we can get, and then we're going to wrap up stream. Thanks again, everyone hanging out today. No upgrades. All right. That's fine. This little bastard's going to be a pain in my ass. 310. And then Iron Thorns isn't that bad. Yeah, Iron Hands isn't even at 100. Iron Thorns is at 150. Again, a little rough. So, we're going to wrap up there for now. I got to go eat. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm fucking starving. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks to everyone who came through. Enjoy the rest of your days. Stay safe. Have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. Take care.